The market pulls back to our support zones and the bulls are running out of room. Are they going to be able to push the market higher? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so the market tried to rally out of the gate today, but failed and then sold off for most of the rest of the day back down to our support areas as we were looking for in either our B wave or our triangle setup. Now the bulls need to hold support and try to take the market higher. The question is, will they be able to do so? I'll get into all that in just 1 second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the Nasdaq. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, quick housekeeping note. This will be my last video this week. My wife and daughter are flying back home to tend to her brother and the family issue that we're dealing with, and it's getting to a pretty bad area. So they will be leaving Friday, so I'm going to spend tomorrow night with them instead of doing a video. So let's jump into the charts now and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1 hour futures chart for the S&P 500. As you can see, they got a little bounce up today, up into the 41.55-58 area, and we're unable to break through, and then just sold off for the rest of the day in what looked like C of B. So you got an A wave down, a B wave up, and then C down to complete wave B. Now they have made a temporary bottom. We'll see if that bottom sticks, but we are really at kind of the end of the path here for the B wave. The B wave can go as low as 40.97. Yesterday we talked about 41.20 to 41.10 here. I would have expected it to hold 41.10 for the target higher, but it can go as low as 40.97, and then the C wave of 3 can extend. So it technically hasn't broken through all of its support just yet, and it did hold above the 40.97. So we'll see if this temporary low holds for the rest of the overnight session and into tomorrow, and if they can build this C wave higher towards this 42.40 area for wave 3. The other option would be they continue a little bit lower and they complete the triangle. This D wave could be considered where this A is. We can move that over for the top there. I would have liked to have seen a little bit higher here for this D wave triangle, D wave leg of the triangle, and then down in E here. And as long as E holds over 40.76, which is the C wave low here, as long as E stays above 40.76 and then starts its move higher, okay, it's a completely valid triangle setup. So what will be interesting is if they do make the move higher, it will be a little bit indistinguishable to try to figure out if this is going to be an impulsive move higher, because wave 4 actually ended right here on the triangle, okay? Or if it's wave 3 going up towards that 42.40. It'll be tough to tell until we see the pullback after that and then the next move. So the reason for that is a C wave is a 5-wave move, and wave 1 would also be 5 waves up. So it'll be a little bit tough to understand if we are in wave 3 or wave 1, but we can figure that out if and when that happens. But the bulls need to take charge here and come up and break through this strong selling area. So they made this high, came back, and then came up and made this high here, and then they were unable to break through that area twice. So this selling area across here is really holding strong. So the bulls need to break through that. If they break through that, and then this downtrend line at the top here, then we have something going, and the bulls can take this higher towards that 42.40 area. But they had no conviction today, so we'll see if they can come back tomorrow with some energy. Now, if they do break down, okay, and they break through both of those support levels we talked about and break below this 40.76, they can come down and still make a wave 4 lower, all right, and that would be in that 40.57 area. If they do that, then we would look for a fresh wave 1 up of 5, okay, starting to build towards that 42.20 to 42.50 area, and see if we can get an impulsive move from there. However, if they do break down below the minor pivot, which is 40.33, if they break below that level, then it becomes very likely we test the lows at 3,800 and likely see 37.50 before we bottom. All right, so pretty straightforward. I think they need to hold the current low for the B wave, okay, and possibly even the triangle and take this higher. They can push lower in the triangle to as low as about 40.77, anything above 40.76 for the triangle, and then higher from there. And if they break both of those support levels, then we're looking at the 40.60 area, 40.57 area for wave 4 to bottom, and then a rally from that point. And then again, if they break 40.33, then it becomes much more likely that we're heading lower towards that 37.50 area. So over on the Nasdaq, we do have a little bit different of a setup as we've been talking about because of this higher high here that the ES did not make. Okay, we have a clean ABC off of that high down here to make this wave 4. And then we have started our move up, but the 1-2 setup is a little bit different after today's action. You get wave 1 here, a wave 2 pullback, and then we're looking for wave 3 up from there. And that wave 3 would look to target that 1300 or 13,000 area, then a pullback in 4, and then overall this move up should target about 13,250 or so for the wave 5 to complete wave 1 and give us a very bullish setup on the overall charts. So that's kind of what we're waiting for, is to get this 5 up here, this blue bracketed 5 you can see at the very top of the screen. On both charts we're looking for that. So that higher high that gives us 5 up gives us a very bullish structure, and then gives us the ability to be more confident in the low that is in at 3,800 and start building towards that 5,000 plus area. So for the Nasdaq, if they cannot hold this low here at 12,413 or right around there, then they would need to hold the pivot here as a deeper wave 4, and ultimately they need to hold this 12,230 area. That is kind of the tipping point. They break that, then it looks like we should be heading to new lows on the Nasdaq as well. So the action is pretty clear on both charts. We're looking for a bullish breakout on both. We need both of those charts to break up. In this one, we want them to take out this wave 1 high. That'd be a very strong indicator that we are in this wave 3 higher. And on the ES chart, we want them to break through that triangle or that trend line at the top there, whether it is in that wave 3 of the diagonal or the wave 1 out of that triangle. So it's very clear what we're looking for. Ultimately, support here at 12,230, and on the ES, it's 40.33. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. Okay, there's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It will take you right over to our website. Once you get over there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans in there, guys, and they both come with a 7-day free trial. My whole goal in there is to educate, to teach, to make people become better traders and make money in the stock market. We have training videos, we have an education section, a Q&A, all of our trading tips, all of the different things that you need to become a successful trader, as well as all of our trading knowledge that we use day to day. So in my Invest with Jacob room, you get that 7-day free trial, and in there you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, and all of your Elliott Wave question answered. We trade the SPY and the QQQ. And we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few months. So we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. But if you are looking for day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as day trading, individual stocks, and PT's reduced risk binary method that is very unique and very powerful. And you kind of have to see it to fully understand it. It's very unique to me. I learned it from PT, and that's why we give you that 7-day free trial to get in there and check it out and make sure you love it and that it's for you before you ever spend a penny. He also built a challenge account where he put $4,000 into a small account and now is trading mini ES futures against that account, averaging 3 to 4% gains per week, so that he can show you how to build a smaller account into a bigger retirement or savings account. Okay, guys, we would love to have you in there so we can make some money together. Our key takeaways for today: pretty straightforward on both charts, guys. We're looking for this breakout on the ES, pushing forward and up over the high here of the A wave in wave 3, C of 3, or possibly even that triangle breakout, but both of them will look the same. We just need to break that down trend line. And then ultimately, the bulls need to hold over 40.33. 4,033 is our main support. If that breaks, then it's very likely we head lower towards that 37.50 region we've been talking about. Over on the Nasdaq, slightly different setup with that higher high. We have a clean wave 4 at the bottom and a 1-2 setup. We would like to see a breakout here in wave 3. If they can get that breakout, okay, then we are on our way on a bullish 5-wave pattern that we've been looking for. If not, and they break below this wave 4 low, then we ultimately need to hold 12,230 as our main support below that, and we need to make a new low on the Nasdaq as well. Guys, this is my last video of the week, so enjoy your weekend, enjoy your family. Cheers, guys. I will talk to you next week.